Rich, I got a question. So, if there's let's say three kinds of wars. If there's war like we know it, you go, you fight, you kill, you're using planes, boats, bombs, whatever. Then there's like bio-war. Somebody releases a virus, an anthrax, something that really can't get contained and it's just going to take people out. And then the other is cyber warfare. Do you think that...
One question about that last one is,
Yeah.
can you be killed through your computer remotely?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, if you're near your like Internet of Things kitchen and you have like just different devices around you, someone could make your heater blow up. Someone could turn the gas on. They could disable
if
warning
stuff like that
systems.
could happen.
They could turn your brakes off on your car.
Yeah.
There's an episode of have you ever seen, if you're interested,
It feels like you've thought about this a
If
lot,
you're-
Jason.
if
Why'd you
you're-
have those examples so ready?
because these are all episodes of the TV show Ghost in the Shell,
Ah.
which is
Perfect.
a great
Fun
anime.
show.
Great
Yeah,
anime.
great plug.
Yeah, so the whole premise of this anime, which everyone should watch because they have a movie coming out with Scarlett Johansson as the main lead.
Yo,
People are really
Super plug.
people are really interested in it. It's one of those like sort
Enter
of
promo code Jason Hitch if you're like.
go to Fandango. No, this is one of these sort of like zeitgeist animes, like Akira, Ghost in the Shell imagines a world not too far from now, like decades in the future, where we have these cybernetic suits, and you can transport your consciousness into them. Only the military, like the CIA, have them. However, the premise of the show is that a couple of these suits get out there and criminals use them. And so the show follows the group of CIA type agents who are tracking down the criminals in these suits. And you never really know who the criminal is because they really could be anybody because these suits could be any person. And in there's one episode where they have a self-driving car network around the city and hackers take control of it and they just make all the cars lock and never stop driving and people are trapped in these cars for like 3 days. And like everyone's gonna die if they don't like stop it. And like they sort of imagine a lot of these crimes in the future.
the question I have is we're gonna be in a unique place in the world where 50 people who all decide on one thing might be able to affect like November 8th comes around, 50 people can decide to take down Twitter and Facebook. What's gonna happen? There will be like a little bit of chaos kind of built
Yeah.
into.
Well, they were talking today. There's online voting, right, for people who are overseas, people who are in Alaska. People, there's different things. Those could easily be wiped out.
Not to mention every clip that you've seen, like a million of these, about how Diebold is like the lamest company ever, and they have all the voting machines.
Yeah.
Like they're like the crappiest software company, and like every year there's like a million videos of like some teenager saying, "Look, here's how you can hack a Diebold thing. I just did it." And then
the good part is there are people on both sides of it.
Mhm.
While there are people pushing kind of on one end, there's a lot of business, a lot of money, and a lot of people who feel like no, the internet is a good place. Like the weird part is like, okay, if you take down all the services, then let's say they break up and they band up and now they start taking down other services. Well, what the fuck happens then, right? Like you're not gonna get your internet, nobody's gonna get the internet, and so you're gonna kind of like have to create these safe zones away. And I feel like a lot of it is probably kind of inherently built in for us. We use Google and Facebook. You only see some percentage of the world through that lens. If you're in other countries, you have different search engines with different sites. You're gonna see a different lens. So there's a little bit of that built in. I think it's gonna become real hard actually. There's gonna be walls around, and it's gonna be probably related to a country level, just because.
it's gonna completely change the whole topic of net neutrality.